Let me know where you are in the world. I am here in Italy, and it is 9 o'clock at night, and it is Wednesday night, and we are just going to be going over some of the things that we've been talking about before. If you've never met me before, I'm 61 years old, and I'm trained as a registered nurse and also as a school teacher. I went to university to become a teacher, to teach English as a second language. So thanks, guys, for being here. We got Hack just came in. Hi, Hack. Hi, Yay. Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming in. Thank you so much. If you guys want to talk to me, you can come over here on my TikTok channel. And the way it works is that you can read a card. We can have a conversation after you teach something. So you have to show that you understand a little bit of something first about veganism, and then we can have a conversation. So if you don't know anything about veganism yet, then that's okay. That's totally fine. Just rest, check, just hang out at the back of the classroom. And if you want to come in and read a card and help to participate to teach people, that is totally cool too. Hold on a second, my speaker fell here. There's too much stuff on my desk. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you for being here. Yes, you have questions. That's totally fine. Write your questions. I'll try to read them as best as I can. You guys over here on my YouTube channel, thanks a lot for coming in. Who was I talking to? Oh, I'm talking to the other people here. So we have two cameras, actually. We have this camera here is YouTube, and this is TikTok. So my address on TikTok is Music by That Vegan Teacher. Thank you guys for tapping on the screen. Thanks for letting me know where you all are. Can I sing a taco tirade? Oh, I haven't written a taco song yet. That's a good idea. Do I support gay people? That's a really good question. I support kind people. Doesn't matter to me whether they're gay or bisexual or whatever, sexual, straight. No, I support people who are not hurting animals, not exploiting animals. What about you guys? How do you feel about this subject? Somebody's named That Vegan for Life says, I love you the way you are. Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you for the guitar, whoever put a guitar on the screen. Thanks a lot. Very kind of you. Let's go right in here. Let's get right going. Okay, guys? You guys want to come in? You ready? So whoever's at the top of the list is going to be the first one. That's just the way it works. I just look at what TikTok suggests, and I let you guys in. Now, once in a while, I hesitate, because if I see that the sign, the circle there with the person's image looks like it might be just a child, and that's different. I might hesitate for a while. But so far we have somebody who, let's see, we'll just get this first person at the top of the list. Thank you, guys. Hi. Oh, Floppy, hi. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate seeing you. Thanks for coming. Who else is here again? Thanks for the letter L, guys. Thank you for the letter L, which stands for love of the live stream. Some people are so sweet. Hi.
Hey.
Hi, welcome. Where are you in the world?
Nebraska, in the United States.
Nebraska. What's the time there?
2 p.m., 14:02.
Okay, 14:02. Oh, you do the 24-hour clock. All right. Here it's 2100 hours. I'm in Italy. It's 9 o'clock at night, starting to get a little bit dark out. All right, thanks for coming in. So what do you know about veganism so far?
So actually recently transitioned to veganism about 6 months ago.
Oh, cool.
Started off being vegetarian for quite a while.
I did the same thing.
Kind of made the jump.
Yeah, I regret it. I wish I had become vegan earlier. How about you?
Yeah, same here. I've never felt healthier.
Yeah, well, for me, it's not so much about health. Like, I didn't really notice a huge difference, but I do feel bad because, I was still drinking cow's milk, and I didn't really clue in before. So can you tell everyone here why we should not be drinking cow's milk?
Well, first of all, it's not meant for us. We're not cows.
Right.
We're not babies.
Yeah, we're not babies or cows, exactly.
Yeah, we're not babies or cows. We're not meant to take what's not ours. And it's just not right for us to go after others, animals, resources.
Right.
Other living things, resources for that matter. So.
Okay, thank you. So also what vegans don't do is we don't steal anything from animals. So we won't be killing the baby cows and ripping off their skin and turning it into leather purses, leather shoes, leather wallets. Vegans try our best not to exploit animals. Do you have anything else you'd like to add to this, or do you want to read a card?
We could read a card now.
Okay, cool. So that's great. How about I'll get you to read a vegan promise? Here you go, since you are vegan already. And by the way, thank you so much for being a good vegan man. Guys, we're going to tap on the screen, actually. Guys, we're going to each tap 100 times to say thank you to this guy for coming in and being a good person. All good men are vegan or striving as hard as possible to be, because good men don't bully animals. They protect them from those who do. All right, I'm keeping on tapping. Guys, when you keep on tapping, you'll see at the top right here, there is like a red arrow that comes. Don't stop, just keep going. And then go as long as you can, and then your number will pop up when you finish. I just quickly go over here because I have a super chat here. This person, his name is oh, hi, Andy, I know you. Vegan teacher, where's your YouTube play button? My YouTube play button. You mean that thing that they send you in the mail? They send you this like thing. I don't know. It's in a drawer somewhere, I guess. I got it. I think they sent it to me when I had 100,000 followers, and then that was it. I don't know. It's just a thing, you know. Why am I supposed to put it up here somewhere, like some people do? I don't know. All right, here's your card to read, kind sir.
All right, my vegan promise: no more dairy. I promise to stop drinking cow's milk because I'm against kidnapping babies. I refuse to support the greedy dairy industry because they take baby cows away from their mothers to sell their milk. I know kidnapping babies is wrong because I would never want it done to someone I love.
All right, that's great. Thank you. Guys, I want you all to take a screenshot of this, because when you guys become vegan teachers, you're going to be able to use this as well and hold people accountable who want to take a vegan promise. So you guys on YouTube, take a screenshot of this, all right? And when you're ready, you guys can take the promise too. You put your hand on your heart and you take this promise. There's lots of different promises. This is just one. All right. Would you like to say anything else before I go to the next person? You want to talk about any documentaries or something that you've seen?
Well, actually, one question for like dogs, vegan pet food. I haven't really come across where exactly to find that.
Okay. So this is what it looks like. You can order it online. It's usually not in the pet stores. It's weird because when you go into a pet store, you think it's going to be all love in there, and all there are is corpses up and down all of the aisles, just dead bodies, dead fish, dead chickens, dead turkeys, dead lambs, all these animals that are just dead and in packaging. And there's no need for that. So what we do is we order vegan pet food online. It comes in this huge bags. I got one over there in my kitchen, and that is what you can give to your dog. This is just one type. It looks like this. It has like a little circle in it, but sometimes they don't have a circle. As long as it's vet approved, you can get that. And you know, your dog will get used to it like anything else. You know, you just start off with the old food and just blend it gradually. I mean, our dog, honestly, we just put it there and she just ate it right away. But yeah.
Yeah. All right, perfect. Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for being so kind. All right, guys, let's tap on the screen. We had a wonderful gentleman in here who was a model citizen, read the card well, stated that he used to be vegetarian, but then he changed his mind because vegetarians are actually they're not good, right? Because you can't, if you're vegetarian, you're still drinking cow's milk, which means you're paying people to kill the baby cows in the industry, right? If you guys don't yet know, you look at this picture here, this little baby cow is being separated. He is going to be killed in the dairy industry. They take the baby cows away from their moms. Do you guys know why they kill the baby boy cows? If you know, write it in the comments. If you know why they kill the baby boy cows and why vegans do not drink cow's milk, write it in the comments. And you, Andy, I'm going to press a like on your comment. Oh, hold on a second here. Oh, what's this button? What happened? What happened? Oh, that's interesting. Hold on, let me just press it. I just pressed something and suddenly I shrunk. Anyway, yeah, so guys, this is what happens. This poor little cow is being taken away. That's right. The cow is being taken away because people want to steal the cow's milk. The cow's milk is for baby cows. It's not for us. Thank you for writing. Hi, Bray Bray. Thanks for coming in. We've got all kinds of people. Hey, thank you guys for subscribing over here on my TikTok channel. I appreciate you so, so much. And you guys here on YouTube as well. What do we have? Let's see. Somebody wrote that they like vegan burgers. That's a great comment. Thank you very much for being kind. Now remember, guys, the comment section is a place where you write nice things. Okay, it's not a place to be mean. You're emphasizing the vegan message in the comments. So if you're vegan, you can really help a lot by writing "Go vegan," or you can write the different foods that people eat. So for example, you can write "Eat lentils." Okay, put the verb eat in front. If you want to do that right now, if I read you guys doing that, I'm gonna shout you out and say thank you for that. Okay, so we have here, for example, Peter just wrote, eat tofu. Thank you so much for that, Peter. That's great. What else are you guys writing? Somebody else over here wrote, eat lentils. Good job, Draco. Very good. Very proud of you. What else do we have? Somebody else says, don't eat liver. Very good, because liver is the body part of an innocent animal. So we're not going to eat that. Good. What else have you guys writing here? We have Nicholas who just came in. Thank you very much to Matthew who shared the live. Thanks, Matthew. Yeah, I appreciate that. Somebody else wrote, guys, don't write eat eggs because eggs are stolen, so they don't belong to us. We don't eat eggs because that would be very sad. We don't want to hurt the chickens. Poor little baby chicks in the egg industry, they are suffering terribly. They are being macerated. Now, we were showing this in my live stream earlier. This little baby chick in the egg industry, they kill all the baby boys. Do you guys know why they do that? Can you guess? Why do you think they kill the baby boy chicks only in the egg industry? This one's going to fall down, and these are knives. These are knives that are circulating like this, and these little baby chicks fall in there, and then they get sucked into this machine. Do you know why? You guys know? Let me see if I can read some comments over on TikTok. They do that because that's right. No egg, says Tim Tim. Right? They will never be able to lay eggs, so that boys in the egg industry are considered to be useless. It's really sad. Yeah. So we're here to protect all animals. What else do we have here? Somebody wrote, what are you guys writing? What about vegan burgers? Yeah, vegan burgers are totally fine. Good question, yes. Guys, if you want me for sure to read what you're writing out loud, put a super chat in and I'll try to read it. And if I miss it, I'm sorry, but I'm trying, okay? Yeah, actually, here we have a super chat. This is by somebody who just put another $5 in. Thanks for the $5 tip. It says, if you're not vegan, you're whack. Okay. Yeah. Actually, I don't really know what whack means. Guys, what is WACK? I just know it. That is a comment because it's from this guy named Andy. If you're not vegan, you're whack. What does whack mean, guys? WACK. I guess I could Google it. But I know you guys know everything. You guys are so cool. I'm not very cool. I don't really know all these expressions. Let's see. Thank you, though. Thank you very much for the comment over here. All right, let's get somebody else in. Guys, you guys must be tired of hearing my voice. Let's go to Easton. So yeah, the baby boy chicks, in case you miss it, they will never grow up to be be able to lay eggs, so they kill them. It's really sad. So stop eating eggs, and that solves the problem.
I have a question.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. First, you have to read a card, okay? Do you know the difference between vegan and vegetarian?
Kind of. I don't know it fully, though.
Okay, well, here you can read the card, and then you'll know, okay?
I'm gonna read it in my head. Is that good?
No, you gotta read it out loud because you're coming in here like a teaching assistant. People get tired of hearing my voice, you know?
Oh, yeah. You're right. Don't be vegetarian. They still hurt animals. Be vegan instead. Unlike the word vegetarian, the word vegan especially implies moral concern for animals.
Sorry. It's just that not to be picky, but it says specifically implies. Okay.
Sorry.
Just read it slower. That's fine. So unlike the word vegetarian, the word vegan specifically implies moral concern for animals.
I don't know how to say the red words.
You don't know how to say the word veganism?
Oh, veganism is much more than just a diet. Vegans do their best not to wear leather, fur, wool, or silk, and are against zoos, circuses.
That says circuses. Have you ever been to the circus?
Oh, a circus. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So we're against zoos, circuses,
Zoos,
rodeo,
circuses, rodeos, animals, testing,
and
and any other industry that exploits or abuses animals.
yeah.
I hate when people abuse animals. That's not good.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's really mean. So that's why it's so important that we become, sorry guys, I didn't mean to stick that. It's just I have a little magnet up there. That's why it's so important that we become vegan and not vegetarian. Because vegetarians, they still hurt animals in so many ways. And vegans, well, we try really hard not to hurt them in all the ways that is possible. So thanks for reading.
Yeah, it's not good. I hate when people like to drink milk and all that and like torture animals and everything. But like, what were you talking about with the eggs and everything?
Yeah, so in the egg industry, the reason that we don't eat eggs is because these little baby chicks, they separate them. They're all born on these factory farms, and they go down these conveyor belts, and people separate them. You can watch videos of this. It's really sad. And they put all the boys away, separate from the girls, or separated on the conveyor belts. And let me just see if I have a little chick here to show you. I do. Okay, so they're all born. They never meet their moms, first of all. That's super sad. Like, the mother chickens are so nice. They put their wings around them, and the little baby chicks hide underneath, but this is so barbaric. So they're born on these factory farms, and then they separate them. Somebody will look, oh, you're a boy, you go that way. Girl goes this way, she becomes a slave. All the girl chickens become slaves on these factory farms. They're treated like vending machines. Like, they feed them and they expect them to just keep producing and producing eggs. And the boys, on the other hand, they go down and they fall down into these knives, or they cut them up into 1,000,000 pieces, and they just don't want them. They're considered to be useless because they'll never be able to grow up to lay eggs. So that's why I stopped eating eggs.
Yeah, eggs aren't that good, but so I'm scrolling on TikTok, right? And tell me why I see this video of you eating steak.
Well, did you ever hear there's this really crazy thing? It's called AI.
Yeah. Did I just pre-fire that?
Pardon me?
Did I just pre-fire that?
I don't know what pre-fire means.
It means when like the chicken does a backflip.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, because
anyway, so to answer your question, I haven't eaten. Just a second. I'm trying to speak. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what's happening there, but something went wrong. But yeah, I mean, it's strange that you asked me. Like, surely you must know that AI exists. I mean, I've seen videos of you too, like running naked in the Walmart parking lot. I mean, it's clearly you. Can definitely see that it's you. But I know that AI exists, so I think to myself, probably it isn't you. Yeah, it's really sad, actually, the way that the world is going. But it's interesting that you asked me, because here I am with this here. I've got all my signs. I'm literally here teaching veganism, and you always are still in doubt, honestly. Strange. Or are you just trying to undermine my message by trying to discredit me because you want to keep eating animals? Is that what just happened here? I hope not. Hopefully I'm wrong. Anyway, thank you for coming in. Guys, we're going to tap on the screen because he did read the card pretty well. All right, let's go, guys, 100 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going, guys, and watch the bar here. This red bar is going to be your number to look at. How many times are you able to tap? How fast can you tap? In the meantime, you guys over on YouTube, let me look at what you guys are writing. Okay, somebody just wrote randomly the word technically. I'm not sure what you mean by that because there's no sentence. What else are you guys writing? Somebody else says, oh, hold on a second. Oh, let me see. What did I get? I got 158 likes. You guys can keep tapping if you want. Okay, so somebody named Asha or whatever, thank you so much for being here. But really, you're supposed to be just writing positive comments about helping the animals. Okay, that's the point of the comment section. Okay. Thanks. I hope you understand. Okay, somebody else writes here. Okay, who want to be in a group that will pray for her? Because, as everyone in the right mind can tell, she needs the Lord Jesus. Wow, guys over on my YouTube channel, they're praying for me. They think that Jesus, who is dead, is going to somehow help me. Or they think maybe that God, who's either drunk, stoned, lazy, stupid, cruel, or dead, is somehow going to help me. What they don't realize is that I'm actually helping God right now, because he is obviously unable to do any work to help the animals. Just really sad. I wish that God was real. I wish that God was here helping the billions of factory farmed animals who are suffering so much. But what is God doing right now to help this little chick? As this little chick is going down to face his death, the first time this little baby chick flaps his wings is because he's on his way down, trying to be like, no, I don't want to fall here. That looks scary. It's evil. It's evil, and God is actually evil. I know you guys don't like to hear it, but in reality, there is actually no God, or Allah for that matter. There's just us. There's us and these innocent animals that we can save. All right, let me see here. I think I have another super chat here. Okay, so Andy, thank you for the $5 donation. Guys, we're going to tap again on the screen because we got another $5 donation, which is going towards helping the animals. This is awesome. So he wrote, these bros have like a few minutes of common sense and then just crash out. It's so embarrassing. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I agree with you, Andy. They have a few minutes of common sense where they read the card and then randomly afterwards they just crash out because it's like their head is getting the information, right? And their heart is feeling it for the animals. They're like, yeah, this kind of sucks. And then suddenly they're hit with, wait, if I know this information about how much the animals are suffering, that means I'm going to have to change. And that's when they have a frog in front of me. Thank you for the frog, I guess. Guys, I have a frog in front of me that was singing. Anyway, yeah, so that's what happens. You know, people freak out. But it takes 100 clicks until you become vegan. 100 light bulb moments where you become aware of what's happening and you start to learn that, yeah, veganism is good for me. There's vegan recipes. Oh, look, there's somebody who's vegan. Oh, you know, hey, I've just saw another live stream, because there's not just me live streaming, right, guys, of all the vegans. So go and follow everybody. And then one day you start realizing, you know, your plate, suddenly you start looking at it and you realize, oh, I didn't put meat on here because I felt bad. You're basically crowding out the meat and adding more of the lentils, the beans, and the chickpeas. And one day you just wake up and you just realize, somebody says, like, are you vegan? And you're like, I think I am. I think I've got there. You just realize one day that you haven't eaten animal products for like a week or something like that. And then just like, I think I did it. And that's how it works. And then you just stay. Okay? Or some of you are going to decide to be vegan immediately just from this live stream. So that's the way it works. You're so ready that just seeing this live stream and seeing people making the vegan promises here, you're thinking to yourself, you know what? I should really stop drinking cow's milk too. Okay, so let's read this card here. If somebody wants to come in and read it, let's see who we got. Oh, but first, I want to say thank you to everyone who just subscribed to my account. Let me read your names out loud, you beautiful people here on TikTok and on YouTube. Okay, oh, hold on, I have another super chat here real quick, guys. Sorry about that. But if I don't read it right away, it disappears, okay? Don't be mad at me. I'm right here, just looking over here for a sec. You guys keep on tapping on the screen, all right? Look, the number is 50.2. Keep tapping. You guys can get this higher. All right, we have somebody whose name is Chronic. Gave a $5 donation and said, it's okay to eat avocados, but thousands of bees die. Well, you know the avocado problem. People always talk about that. Avocados and almonds needing more resources, or bees. But the reality is you can decide for yourself. Go and do some reading about it. And it pales in comparison to what's happening in the meat, dairy, and egg industries. And there's bees that are pollinating the plants everywhere. Is it right to cut the wings of the queen bee? No. No, it's definitely not. But this is what happens in many industries if you guys are eating honey and all of these things. So you make your own decision, but this is something that you can think about. And if you don't want to, don't eat avocados. Don't eat almonds. Eat the other things. Now you weigh out, go do the research yourself, and you guys decide, right? You know what's right. You know what's wrong. Just start by the obvious. And the obvious things are that you shouldn't be eating eggs. You shouldn't be eating any dairy products. So no cow's milk, no cheese. Make your own ice cream at home by freezing bananas, putting those into the blender, which my husband just made for me. It was so good. Honestly, guys. Cinnamon in there. Doesn't taste like banana at all. Just tastes like ice cream. Cinnamon in there and a handful of walnuts mixed in. Oh, really, really delicious. All right. So I hope I answered your question, and I hope you don't think I was too vague, but it's actually a really long response, the whole avocado and almond thing. I could talk to you for a long time about that, but I'm just here teaching the basic levels right now, okay? All right. Okay, let me just see what you have here. And writes, let me remind the Christians, if you're not vegan, you're not getting into heaven. Oh, very interesting. Did you hear what he just wrote? This is what this guy named And JL Music just wrote. I call him Andy. I never met this person before, but it seems to be really helping out a lot in the comment section. Thank you. Thanks a lot. I really do appreciate you. So yeah, Christians, Muslims, Jews. Okay, if your religion is telling you to hurt animals, you need to change religions, whatever your religion is. And it definitely says in the Bible, don't kill. It says in the Bible, don't kill. It says don't steal. If you're drinking cow's milk, you paid for murder in that industry, and you stole milk that belongs to a baby. The milk belongs to a baby. Like, how low can you stoop, guys? This is it. When it was brought to my attention, I'm like, I can never drink cow's milk again. So what we do is we don't eat cookies that have cow's milk in them. We don't eat eggs that are in cookies. Like, your life changes, but for the better. And you just find options. You just find other options, and it's fine. All right, let's get somebody to read this. Thank you guys for keeping on tapping on the screen. Really appreciate you guys.
Oh my God, hi.
Hi, welcome to the live stream. Hold on one sec. Okay, and I forgot. I was going to press a thumbs up and a heart on your comment. Thank you so much. All right.
Hi there.
Hi, here's a vegan promise for you to read. Now,
Yeah.
if you don't want to take this promise and you're just practicing, then don't put your hand on your heart. But if you honestly feel like, yeah, I really don't want to hurt the cows anymore, then you just read. You can put your hand on your heart. I will not know what you're doing.
Read my heart out to it.
I'm sorry?
I read it very well, hand on heart, Bible stuff.
Okay, here you go.
Thank you. My vegan promise, no more dairy. I promise to stop eating yogurt that comes from cow's milk because I don't exploit cows. All females have a right to
hold on a second.
Own...
Let's just read it a little bit more slowly. So when there's a period at the end of the sentence, you got to stop, okay? Otherwise, it's just a long run-on sentence and nobody knows what's happening. Okay? Remember, you're here to practice teaching. You're here to articulate so that your message goes out of your home into the whole universe and underneath people's doors, into their bedrooms or wherever they are on the bus right now or at work with their headphones on. Maybe they're on the toilet, it has to go into their head, into their ears, and then they have to picture it, okay?
Yes.
So when you're teaching, you have to be passionate and you also have to stop at each period. Here you go.
Yeah, I will. So, I promise to stop eating yogurt that comes from cow's milk because I don't want to exploit cows. All females have the right to govern their own bodies and not to be treated as objects or milk machines. If I really want yogurt, ice cream, milk, or cheese, I know I can find vegan versions of these.
That's great.
Yes.
That's very, very good. All right. I'm going to tap on the screen for you. Guys, let's tap on the screen.
Yeah, same.
Say thank you.
Tap.
Tapping on the screen for Nathan. Good job, Nathan. I appreciate you
Yeah,
so much for
thank you.
reading a card. You did a great job. I'm going to let somebody else in now. Thank you so much, Nathan. All right. Over here on my YouTube channel, I think I have another super chat. No, I already read this one. Thank you very much. I did already read this one. Okay, we're cool. It's just that the yellow ones stay there longer, and I wasn't sure if it was a new one. Okay, perfect, guys. Oh my goodness, on my YouTube channel, they're decorating with all of these little fruits. That Vegan for Life wrote, animals are friends, not food. We love them all alive. Yes. That's it. That's the spirit. I'm going to pin your comment. Let me put that there, right there. Thank you, That Vegan for Life. At this rate, I'm going to have to make you a moderator, but I need to get to know you first. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you look like. Like, if you want to be a moderator on my channel one day, we can establish some trust and we can see, because you sound like you really care. And there's also other people here, like Arjan wrote, Jesus is fake, Christianity is fake, be vegan. That's interesting. Yeah, Christianity is a real religion. It's not a fake religion, but a lot of people who are Christian are actually not kind. Guys, I'm not saying it to be triggering. I'm just telling you, of all the religions, people, Muslims are not kind to the animals. A lot of them, almost everyone I meet, eats animals, drinks their milk, steals their babies, makes animals sad. And the Muslims even lie to themselves. They have this thing called halal meat. If you ever see the name halal in a store, don't buy it. It doesn't mean that the animals were treated better. In the end, all these animals were killed for having committed no crimes. Nobody should be eating animals. Not cats, not cows, not dogs, not pigs. All right. So let's get somebody else to, I'm going to put this down now. Let me see what you guys are up to. Let me see who wants to talk next. Let's see. Here we go. Layla is here. Guys, if you want to jump to the top of the screen, put a giraffe on.
Hello.
Or thank you, Jack, for the little roses. Thank you, Brittany, for the little heart thingies. Hi.
Hi.
Where are you in the world, and what time is it?
I am in Arizona, and it's 12:31.
12:31. Is it after midnight or is it after noon?
It's like in the morning.
12:31. Like, is it afternoon?
A.M.
I don't think so, sweetie. Okay, is it lunchtime? Is it
PM,
lunchtime or the... Okay, right. So the reason I'm asking you that is because we are trying to remind everybody that they're not the center of the world. I'm in Italy. Do you know where Italy is?
In Europe?
Yeah. And do you know what time it is here?
What time is it there?
It's 9:31 at night on Wednesday. So I'm ahead of you. It's actually getting quite dark outside. It's almost perfectly dark. All right, so you ready to read
I
it?
have a question.
Yeah, would you read a card first, though?
Sure.
Okay, so we're reading. You have to kind of go somewhere where there's not that noise, okay? Okay.
Hello?
Hi. You can't, like, I don't know where you are, but we can't have yelling in the background, okay?
Okay.
Are you at home? Maybe you could go to the bathroom and shut the door, or your
Sorry, yes.
bathroom and shut the door is usually the best place where nobody
Yes.
will disturb you, okay? I'll wait.
Yes.
Guys, are we gonna wait? Are we gonna be patient? Let's tap in the meantime,
Yes.
guys. Actually, you know what, guys? Thank you very much for everybody who's reposting. Let's get everybody to repost now. Do you guys see a yellow button? Down below, there should be a repost button. It's yellow, I'm pretty sure. And when you hit that, then we're going to see it on the side. And I'm going to read your name out loud if you repost. Thank you to 4ES for reposting. Thank you to Mimi for reposting. Thank you to Intern for reposting. Thank you guys for following me. Melissa reposted. Faye Fallon also reposted. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for this. Thank you, Deditor, for reposting. And Soph, who else is reposting? Bella. Hey, that's the same name as my dog. Thank you. Okay, are you ready to read?
Yep.
All right.
Random vegan fact. Everyone says they're for sustainability until it requires real change, and then they continue choices that drive deforestation.
Deforestation.
pollution, and mass animal suffering. Truth. Everyone is a massive hypocrite unless they are striving to be as vegan as possible.
There, very good. Everyone's a massive hypocrite unless they're striving to be as vegan as possible. You did a good job reading that. All right. And how is your vegan journey going? Oh, Layla, you just muted yourself again, honey. Like, I'm going to let you... Oh, sorry. I'm going to let you go, okay, sweetie? Because it sounds like you have, like, people in the background, and I don't want you to be distracted, okay? Because you muted yourself a couple of times, and, I had to wait for you when you were in the bathroom and all that stuff, okay? So I'm just going to go to the next person. Guys, I'll be right there. Thank you, everybody, for writing good comments in. I'm just going to read a super chat on my YouTube channel. This person wrote, I think Jesus was even against animal sacrifices. That's why he stormed the temple. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure he was about to become vegan if he didn't. Yeah, there is a documentary called Christspiracy, and they talk about that. They talk about how Jesus was not happy that they were in these temples and they were in these marketplaces and they were killing the animals, and that he got actually upset and he threw the table over. Now, I don't know how much of any of those stories I believe, but I do know one thing, that if Jesus was honestly one of the kindest people alive, if that's really who he was, there's no way that he would have been able to hurt any animals. It's just not possible. If you are, whether it is a fish or a chicken or any animal, I do not understand how a really kind and compassionate man could even take a fish out of the water, seeing the fish flail around, obviously terrified, obviously the fish is dying. Jesus would never have done that. That would be the equivalent of somebody taking you and shoving your head underwater and you're flailing around and you're terrified. That would be awful. And I don't think Jesus would want that done to anyone. Now, again, I don't actually believe in the Bible. I'm not a religious person, but my religion, actually the religion that I do have is one. It's called Unitarian Universalism. But I'm calling out my own religion because right now they made a promise that they're not keeping, and I'm not happy about that. So if you guys go to your churches, your mosques, wherever it is, and your religious leaders are not doing the right thing, you call them out. You sit in church, priest is talking, you raise your hand, you say, excuse me, I have a question. Excuse me, I just have a quick question. I just want to know if you're a nice priest, or if you're a nice minister or rabbi, or if right now you are talking about us being kind while you have dead animals in your intestines that you're going to shit out of the toilet later. That's what you ask your priest, your rabbi, your minister. Ask them that question and see how they respond. If they say, of course I don't, because I'm vegan, then you applaud and you give them a standing ovation. And that would be awesome, right? Yeah. But here, you see, my religion voted to protect all beings from exploitation. But then, what happened is I found out that they're actually not really following through. They're putting cookies with eggs in them on the table. Like, what? There was cow's milk on the table? Like, what? So that is unacceptable. So I am calling out my own religion by reminding people every single day for this entire year that they should be vegan. By the way, because they voted for it. But by the way, all you people who are vegan here and watching, you should join this religion because it is a democratic religion. There's no hocus pocus. There's no crazy stuff. It's all based on logic and science and kindness, protecting the planet and stuff like that. So go ahead and join it. Get on the boards and make sure that you have voting abilities, and then you can make sure that they follow through. All right? Because right now they're putting on here, they're putting on the table stolen milk or meat, dairy products, all this stuff, and that's not cool. Okay. Glad we talked about that. All right, we have another super chat here. And this one is by Andy again. Andy, you are being so generous today. Thank you so much for being so kind to me. Andy writes, what I do believe, there was a greedy bastard who looked at an animal and said, let me chop that into pieces and sell it to these idiots to eat while I make all the profit. Ah, that's what you believe. Yeah, you believe that people are cruel. Like the people who, for example, own the McDonald's restaurants, all of these restaurants that sell meat, all of the grocery stores. What you're saying is that these people want to make money and they don't give a fuck who they hurt. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, it's really sad. Most people don't really realize how much the animals suffer. It is devastating, honestly. So let's get the next person in to read what happens to the chickens, because each of these is a 6-week-old chicken. 6.5, let's say 7-week-old chicken, okay? This is in 1957, what they used to look like before we started to breed them too much. 78, 20, 26. These are just babies, guys. When you're eating chickens, you're eating babies who are forced to grow so fast that it hurt them so much. Let's get the next person in here. Hold on. What do we have? Alfie is at the top of the list. Thank you, guys. By the way, if you want to decorate the screen with your little frogs, always welcome. Any kind of animals are welcome. And also dancing fruit. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Can you read
Hi, how are
this?
you?
Good, thanks. Are you able to read this card?
Yeah. Mean people breed chickens to grow too big. This hurts their muscles and bones.
Yeah. So do you see, can you read this part here?
Chickens are killed as babies at only 56 days old.
Yeah. How does that make you feel to know that this happens?
It's sad and sickening.
Yeah, I feel the same way. It makes me very sad. There's so much suffering.
To think that they're all the same age as well. I'm looking at them.
Yeah, and you see, they force them to grow so fast that they can barely stand up, and they're suffering from the moment they're born to the moment that they die. They're born on these factory farms, no windows, no fresh air.
Yeah.
They never see the sky until the day that they die, and they're in a truck.
Yeah.
Going to a slaughterhouse. It's beyond evil, truly, and it's so easy, guys. You don't have to ever eat animals ever again. Just be vegan. All the recipes, right, guys, in the search bar on YouTube, over here on YouTube, on TikTok, search bar, you just type in, after the live stream, type in healthy vegan recipes, and oh my God, the videos are so beautiful. So many delicious vegan recipes right at your fingertips. You just look at them and just write down the ingredients or save the video and just make them.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in, Alfie. Guys,
Thank you. Enjoyed it.
Thank you. Guys, let's tap on the screen 100 times for Alfie, okay? Everybody tap 100 times. Look at that number right here. See? 69.9, right? You guys tap. And if you, thank you, by the way, to Tony, who just put the little tofu in there before, and Jessica, and whoever this person is, Imagi, who put a little rose, and Danny, who put a rose also. Thank you, guys, for all the little decorations. It helps a lot to brighten things up. Yeah. Thank you also, before somebody put a teddy bear, I didn't catch your name, but thank you for the teddy bear who was on the screen with the heart. That was also really cute. All right, let me just see if I read this. Okay, I read all these super chats. I'm all right. Let's see. What else does it say here on my YouTube channel? Somebody says, you do realize that if you eat and then it's gone. I'm sorry. If you want me to read your comment, you're going to have to put it in a super chat, because otherwise it just flies. Guys, let's listen to a song, okay? Because you know what? Every day, this is a very short song. Every day is a new day to be kind. Every day is a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day is a new day to learn. To be vegan with me. Every day is a new day to learn, to discover your empathy. Every day is a new day to learn and to be vegan with me. Here we go, guys. Thank you very much for sitting here with me. Thank you very much for participating, all you beautiful people. Thank you so much to everybody who is subscribing. I'm going to read your names out loud again, all you beautiful people here on TikTok and YouTube. If you are just about to subscribe right now, I'm going to try to read your names. If I miss it, please don't be mad at me. All right, please don't be mad. I'm really doing my best, okay? All right, so somebody just shared the live, for example, with 5 people. Michael, thank you for sharing the live. Ari shared the live too. Thank you, guys. Somebody here followed. Their name is Dr. Pepper Gurley. Thank you, Dr. Pepper Gurley, for sharing. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Grace and Camille, Crystal, Leroy, thank you for sharing the live stream. Let me see who's following me. We got, oh my gosh, guys, it's too much. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me to make this world a better place for the animals. Thank you, Michael, Camille, JWSP. Thank you to Time to Float. I saw what you wrote. You wrote that you shared. I believe you. Hey, Haya and Abu. Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much, guys, for helping me to save the animals and for subscribing to the channel. Let me see who else. Mr. Meme, I saw you too. We've got the next person up is going to come into it.
Hello?
Hi. Do you like my shirt?
Yeah.
Do you know how I did it? I cut it myself. It's my husband's shirt. It's a typical man's shirt, and I cut the sleeves off, and then I tied the sleeves here. And it's really comfy.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't suggest doing it unless you check with your boyfriend or husband first. If they have one that they just don't wear that much. He said it was a bit tight on him, so it was like, okay. Anyway, just kind of fun. What do you know about veganism so far?
Not much, because I'm not vegan.
Well, you've been watching for a while, so tell us what you've learned so far.
That eating chickens is wrong and like eating meat.
Yeah, because why is it wrong?
Because they have lives and they value.
Yeah, and they feel pain and they want to live, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to show you another one here. Let me see if you're going to look at this. This says, why love one but eat the other? And it says it 3 times, the same thing. Now, do you eat cats?
No.
Do you eat chickens?
Yeah.
So did you ever wonder why it is that you eat some animals and you don't eat others? Did you ever stop to think about it?
Because one is a pet, one isn't.
So what makes one a pet and what makes one not?
Because one is raised to be a pet, the other is raised to eat.
Okay, so what if it was the reverse? Because in different countries, some countries eat cats and some people have chickens as pets. Then is it okay?
No.
No, because they all feel pain. And the reason that this is so messed up is because we've all been brainwashed because they wanted us to buy the chickens. They wanted us to pay them to kill the chickens so they could make money, and the cows, and the pigs. So all these animals here want to live, all of them. And so it's our duty not to eat them. See, here we're looking, this is a dog, a black and white dog, and this is a black and white baby cow. You see how closely they look? They look so similar, right?
Yeah, but one's bigger.
Okay. Also in this case, one's bigger. But that doesn't really have to do with anything, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because we eat, people, not me, but people eat chickens that are not big and they eat cows which are huge. And so it's our responsibility to protect all animals. Would you agree?
No.
Okay, so why do you think it's okay for you to bully animals and to be racist towards them, to be kind to some but then mean to others?
Because some are made to eat. They don't get fed. They get fed stuff, so they are made to eat.
Okay, so what if you were born in a way and that you were forced to be born, your mother was raped, you were forced to be born, and then that's what we decided, that you were going to be meant to be eaten. Would then it be okay for us to eat you?
Well, if that's how it goes, then yeah.
Okay. Would you like to tell the truth? Because we both know the truth. We both know that you would never want that and you'd be screaming and crying. And you'd say no.
Well, I'm not an animal.
Actually, we all are animals. Humans are animals.
Yeah,
We're
but
mammals.
like those animals are made to eat.
Okay, we just went over this. If a dog is a stray dog outside and the dog has no mom or dad taking care of them, no human to take care of them, is it okay to eat the stray dog who's not a pet?
No,
Why not?
because a dog is a pet, but if it's stray, it's still a pet.
How is it a pet if nobody's taking care of the dog? It's no different than any other animal.
Because it's not made to eat.
Says who?
Says the law.
No, actually.
Yeah.
No. So listen, here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to just take a moment and think about it. I know you're new here, and that's normal that you're reacting the way that you are, right? Because you're just getting your clicks, okay? The only thing I'm going to ask you is always try to be honest with yourself, okay? Just really try to just honestly answer the questions yourself. Because here's what the answers would have been. This is, if you're really honest with yourself, you would have said, that's fucked up. That's mean. We should not be eating chickens or cats. You would also say, and you will in the future, if you're a good person, you'll get this. You'll get it in your head and you'll get it in your heart. You will say that it's wrong to eat dogs and it's also wrong to eat cows. Here's another dog and it's wrong to eat pigs. Because I'm telling you right now that you can be 100% healthy as a vegan. You never have to steal anything from animals. You don't have to steal cow's milk from them. You don't have to hurt anyone. Okay? So just think about it. In the meantime, guys, let's keep on tapping on the screen. Thank you, guys, for everybody who is being kind to the animals. Let me see what is going on here. So somebody says that they don't think they can be vegan. And that's not true. Of course you can, because veganism is a moral stance. Veganism is not a diet. Veganism is a justice movement, which states that we should never hurt animals. We should never use them. We shouldn't be exploiting them. We shouldn't be buying and selling animals like people used to buy and sell slaves. That was wrong. We all are against slavery, right? Therefore, we should all be vegan. Yeah. All right, guys, let me see. What stage are we at here? Okay, I just checked something and put this over here. Let's go to the next person, guys. But before we do, let's listen to this song for a second. Be vegan and not violent. Take a breath. Close your eyes. It's a bit loud. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Be vegan, not violent. Show empathy. Have mercy. Animals are here with us, not for us. Thank you guys for being here and being kind to the animals and to those who are protecting them. Thank you for being vegan fantastic or vegantastic, which is the opposite of vegan phobic. Vegan phobic people are not just mean to the animals, but also those who are defending the animals. And that's really messed up when you think about it. You know, if you want to know which side of the situation regarding slavery you would have been on in the past, just look at where you stand with animal rights right now. You know, it's easy to say that you're not racist now and it's wrong because the whole society knows that. But in the future, when they look back on you right now, they'll say, why the fuck weren't you vegan yet? Why were you treating the animals like slaves? Why were you commodifying them, utilizing them, exploiting them, forcing them to be pregnant? Because that's what happens in the dairy industry. Let's get somebody else in to come and read a card. Remember, you have to be over 18. Oh, thank you very much for the puppy here. Thank you for the corgi. A little puppy just walked in on my screen. You guys over here on my YouTube channel, if you guys want to communicate with me and me read out loud your comment, put a super chat in. If it's yellow, it will stay long enough for me to read, okay?
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good, thank you. Would you like to read this card?
Sure.
Here you go.
God is real and the gospel is true, and you don't need to be a vegan in order to go to heaven or anything like that. That's all I want to say.
Okay, well, thanks, but you didn't really know how to read the card. And actually, God is really not proud of you right now because you did something that was mean. Okay, the deal here is that you come in and read the card. Now, God, if he exists, he's embarrassed and he's not happy with you. And when it comes time for you, but when you die, if you believe in heaven and you're standing at the front of the gates there, he's going to look through his book and he's going to be like, let me just check what happened here. He's going to see. He's going to say, okay, on July 1st, you went to that vegan teacher's live stream and she was trying to save the animals. Did you help her to save the animals? Or did you hinder her? Were you cruel? And see, God's going to push the button and you're going to go to hell for what you just did. Because just coming here and talking about God, see, God, the irony is that if God exists, he's so proud of me right now. I don't even believe in him. But if God exists, he knows I'm working very hard to save the animals who are suffering terribly. And what you did is you came in here and actually went against the Bible because it clearly says in the Bible, don't kill. And what you did is you came in here and you told people to kill. Do you see how fucked up that is? You literally know that it says in the Bible, don't steal. And you just told people, hey, go ahead, steal milk from the baby cows. Do you know how angry God is with you right now? Unbelievable. And this is the hypocrisy of Christians. This is the hypocrisy of every person who is religious. It's I'm going to take that back, but it's pretty hard to find religious people that are actually kind. That's why I say it's better to step away from religion. Christians, Muslims, Jews, really, why don't you guys just change your religions? Try a different religion once in a while. One that reminds you to be kind to the animals. Every time you go to church, mosque, all of these things, synagogue. Yeah. Change your religion.
Christians, Muslims, Jews, what? Time to change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Time to change your religion if it tells you to be cruel. Change your religion if it has a strange or crazy rule. Change your religion, wanna be an atheist every Sunday. What's the problem? No matter what is that you don't listen to what all the mean people say. So change your religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion when I try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Sing this song and be vegan from now on.
There you go. Sing this song and be vegan from now on. Yeah, if your religion's telling you to be cruel, get the fuck out of there. Just leave. Don't stay in a religion that tells you to hurt animals or people or children. Just a reminder, be very careful, guys. If you're in the Jewish religion, be careful. You should not be pinning down your babies at 8 days old and cutting the tip of their penis off, which is what the Jews do. That's child abuse right there. Circumcision is child abuse. Anyone who thinks that a God, thank you. Anyone who thinks that a God would make a little baby boy, a perfect, beautiful little baby boy with a foreskin, and then say, okay, but now, guys, actually, when the baby's 8, you Jews, and some Muslims too, by the way, take that foreskin and just chop that off. Like, what the fuck? How messed up is it? Circumcision is child abuse. It's genital mutilation, permanent. Don't hurt your baby boys. Do not circumcise baby girls either. That has been outlawed, and circumcision should be against the law. And so should anybody who hurts animals, unless it's in self-defense. Now, sometimes baby boys are born and by accident something went wrong, and maybe instead of the pee coming out the top of the penis, it comes out the side, and then it's bumping into the foreskin or something like that. That's different. That's different. You're doing the surgery then because you want to help the baby. But otherwise, to cut off a perfectly normal part of your baby's skin, his part of his penis, you're going to cut that off because your religion tells you to? That's so messed up. Don't do that. Be kind. Be consistent. And just so you know, there are men right now who are suing their parents for having done that to them. They're suing their rabbis. They're suing the doctors because they never consented to be pinned down and have their diaper removed and the tip of their penis cut off. That was barbaric and wrong. So if you're a pregnant mother right now and the topic of circumcision ever comes up, you say, no fucking way will I let anyone come at my baby with a scalpel. Even if your husband is Jewish and he's saying, no, I want the baby to look like me. You say, that's bullshit. And you say no. Women, you stand up and you protect your baby boys. You got this. Okay? All right, let's go over here and let's see who's next on the list to read a card. Hi. Oh, sorry, guys. You just have to be one of you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Are you ready to read a card?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm not going to let you in because you sound like you might not be over 18, okay? And you have to be by yourself, all right? So just next time, if you are over 18, you have to be over 18. I'm going to assume that you are, but you have to at least be by yourself, okay? Because we're talking about a serious subject, and it's nothing really to giggle about. You know, it's pretty sad, actually, what's happening to these innocent animals. What's happening over here? Somebody is saying that they're hungry. Oh, go and get some vegan food. Have some peanut butter toast with bananas on top. That's vegan.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi, welcome to the live stream. I'm Miss Katie. Are you ready
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Why are you saying thank you?
I like to be talking to people.
Okay.
I'm social.
Okay. Here's a card for you to read, okay? Read it nice and slowly because you're a teacher now, okay?
Okay.
What's the number we have here? I see 97.4 thousand likes. Do you see that? Okay, so that's where you're starting. Maybe if you're a good teacher, we're going to get past 100,000. Let's see, okay?
But can I say something to, God did not say that...
No, you can't say anything until after you read a card. You can't say anything until after you read a card. That's the rule, okay? Sorry, but you can't cut me off. You come back after. You first read a card, you first teach, and after you teach, then you can say something. And then we can have a discussion. Okay, you can come back later if you want. All right, let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Thank you, all of you guys, for those little decorations. What do we have here? I don't know what this little animal is, but thank you. Somebody's name is Peanut, who put 20 roses. Thank you, guys. Thank you also to the person who put the puppy before. And somebody's mad because they say I won't let people speak up. Well, this is a classroom and we're teaching veganism. You are all welcome to speak on behalf of the innocent animals who are by the billions unable to speak right now here. So we are their voices. The animals can speak. They are screaming their heads off right now as they are having their heads cut off. That's our priority. Our priority is not humans here. Our priority is to teach empathy so that we can save as many animals as possible. Raising the idea of veganism, that it is a justice movement. All right, thank you. We're going to go to the next person here. Who else do we have here? Thank you to the person in green who just said hi. Hi to the guest. By the way, guys, if you want a channel membership, there's some button that you can push, and that's how you get your name in green here, if you've ever wondered. There's a membership that you can get. Hi, do you know how to read?
Yes.
Okay, would you like to read a card? If you don't, it's okay, I'll go to the next person.
Yeah, I would actually.
Okay. Read the whole card slowly. Remember, you're a teacher.
I'm a teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
The dairy industry. Wait, what does that say? I'm just putting my specs on. Drink mother cows. Kidnap cheese.
Okay, so actually it says rapes mother cows, which is like sexual assault, and that's not okay. So that's why we're here to speak up to defend the animals. The dairy industry rapes mother cows. They pin them down, they tie them up, they lift up their tail, and the bad farmer puts a glove on. It's a blue plastic glove all the way up to here, and he forces his entire arm into the mother cow, and at the tip he has some sperm, which he leaves there. So she'll be forced to get pregnant against her will, without consent. That's evil, and it's wrong. And we are here to help speak out on behalf of the innocent animals. We have a $5 donation over here on my my YouTube channel. It says here, tell me why I got so sick in basic training being vegan. Well, you weren't eating enough calories. Okay, it's really not that hard. Every morning you have to have a big, healthy vegan breakfast. Oatmeal, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 1 tablespoon of flax seeds, 1 tablespoon of hemp seeds, 1 tablespoon of wheat germ. Put a lot of oat milk or soy milk on that. Make sure you sprinkle in some sunflower seeds. Put some blueberries in there. Mash up a banana. Put some cinnamon on there. On and on and on. There is absolutely no way that you would ever get sick from eating healthy, whole foods. Okay, you just did it wrong. You didn't follow the rules. Let me see what else you're saying here. Literally, they had to feed me peanut butter during my final. But why didn't you feed yourself the peanut butter before, silly? Peanut butter toast. It's vegan. Put some bananas on there. It's delicious. Make yourself a big, gigantic chili. Beautiful chili with lots of beans. Eat beans every day. Eat lentils every day. Throw in some chickpeas. Come on, dude. Put some onions in there and some mushrooms. You know, chop up some green peppers, red peppers, yellow peppers. You know, blend it, shred in there, a carrot if you want. Like, there's absolutely no reason for you to ever feel anything but great when you're eating vegan food. Because it is so high in nutrients, so much protein, vitamins, minerals, omega-3 healthy fatty acids. Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Let's see what you guys are thinking. Oh, guys, thank you, by the way, for subscribing to my channel. Let me read your names out loud if you just did it. Oh, guys, I just realized I actually went over. I went overtime. I'm sorry, guys. It's 66 minutes. I didn't mean to keep you so long. You can all go. We're gonna continue this lesson tomorrow, all right? Make sure you're subscribed over here on my TikTok. Press the subscribe button right now so you'll get a notification. You won't miss tomorrow's live stream. And you guys on YouTube, same thing, okay? There's a subscribe button somewhere. Make sure you press the notification bell so when I go live, it'll go bing. And then you'll be like, hey, and then you're one of the first ones here, okay? Thank you, Arwin, by the way, for your comment. I'm going to press a like on it, and really please follow the advice. Literally, all the information is out there. I mean, just eat enough calories, you know? Drink a lot of water. You probably didn't drink enough. I don't think it had anything to do with your veganism, because veganism isn't a diet, but it's so easy to be vegan. Just don't steal from animals, right? Guys, big hugs to everyone. Thank you guys over here on YouTube and on TikTok. Thank you guys for being kind. Big hugs. I know you don't want to hurt animals. I know you're a good person. I know you want to be kind, and you can do this. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay? All right. It's 10 o'clock at night here, so I'm going to sleep soon. Good night, everyone. Night, TikTok. Good night, YouTube. Oh, the TikTok song started.